There's a word that appears in Scripture that it's often misunderstood, misappropriated, and even maligned, which is a shame because it's a beautiful word, one that offers so much hope because it puts God's sovereign goodness on display. So what is that word? It's election. Election, as it appears in Scripture, is one of the most humbling and awe-inspiring doctrines in the Christian faith. It speaks to God's gracious purposes in regenerating, justifying, sanctifying, and glorifying sinners by faith in Jesus Christ, and His heart to redeem sinful people from all walks of life. This is such good news for humanity, but where it becomes confusing for us is really in our desire to peek behind the veil, as it were, to know more than what God has told us. So we want to know exactly how God's will in salvation works with humanity's free agency, with our ability to make meaningful choices. But God doesn't tell us how these work together, only that they do. And because election speaks to God's purposes and will, to His glorious grace lavished upon spiritually dead people, it also undermines our ability to boast. He doesn't save anyone based on their ability to keep His commands, because none of us can. Instead, He saves us because He loves us. And He loves us, why? Because He loves us. He chooses to. The mystery surrounding election reminds us of our limitations, both spiritually and intellectually. It's a pride killer, a profound truth that is simply too big for us. But rather than rebel or reject a word that's packed with good news, we should seek to understand its mysteries to whatever degree we can. But as we do, focus on what is clear, that we are called to share the gospel with everyone, calling them to believe in Jesus and doing so confidently because some of them will believe.